Doctors who had to break the news. What was a reaction that stuck with you the most? 1. In 2016, I had to tell a patient his HIV test was positive. When I entered the room, he smiled and said, "I think I know what you're going to tell me." I nodded, and he opened his arms for a hug. He cried, and we hugged. Years later, he connected with me on social media. His viral load is undetectable, and he loves his new job. 2. My last week in residency, I told a mother her daughter wouldn't survive. The night before, her daughter had been talking and underwent surgery. By the next day, her vitals and labs crashed. The mother collapsed, sobbing on the floor, begging me to take her organs to save her daughter. It was one of the most raw and devastating moments of my life. I went to a bar with my attending afterward, and we sat in silence. That memory haunts me. 3. A man came to the ER, gaunt from a 50-pound weight loss. He said, "Doc, I think I'm on the way out." "I'm worried about that too," I replied. Tests confirmed terminal lung cancer that had spread to his bones and liver. He passed 2 weeks later. He didn't need me to say much. He already knew. 4. As a medical scribe, I saw a patient learn of a severe cancer diagnosis. His oncologist had sent him to the ER to avoid delivering the news. The patient told the doctor, "I'm thankful you were here today, and I'm sorry you had to tell me." Afterward, the doctor, normally composed, stepped away to cry. 5. In my first year, a patient laughed and joked with his family as we discussed starting chemo the next day. 30 minutes later, he coded and passed. I cried in a stairwell before telling the family, but they already knew. They thanked me for making his last day happy. Their gratitude gave me the strength to keep going.